guys, Anne Marie here, and I'm supposed to be making the 7th weekly wrap up, but I've completely hit the skids this week and have not sat at this desk since Saturday. And Saturday was so bad that I just haven't come back. So I have nothing to show you. But I will show you kind of what happened Saturday. Ooh, and I'll show you these. I picked these up at IKEA just a couple days ago, and I am actually excited about these. I'm getting these to replace my stamp bins that I have, because the ones that I got, I hate these so much. They fit into my Raskog like lengthwise, but, oops, sorry for the jostle. They're so high up that they are not easy for me to flip through. And then since they are so high up and they're this like hard, thick plastic, they're not very flexible. So they're difficult to pull in and out of the Raskog tray. So I'm hoping I can do these instead. I think these are the Varira. I don't even know if I'm saying them right or if it's even close to the right name. But I think that these will fit, like obviously they're not the same length, right? But I can fit 2 of these side by side in a Raskog tray. Oh no, I can't. That's the other thing. I can only fit this one, and then the other stamps I just had in the tray, kind of loose next to it. So these I can fit 2, but going this way. And plus they're just prettier, more aesthetic, whatever that means. So I am excited to try these. I got 4. I have 3 of these, like 2.5 of these worth of stamps. But as of right now, I don't even have room for these. This is kind of what happened Saturday. I'll put a picture here of what my space looked like. It started as like this very innocent, I hurt my shoulder last Friday. I want to not have to reach on top of my calyx to get my sewing machine down. So I'm gonna find a way to put my sewing machine on my calyx. And once I put that, it's like it just pushed everything. It made a domino effect and pushed everything out of place. It felt like I started rethinking every aspect of my space and my organization and my pure motivation for scrapbooking. Like everything came just like down around my ears, and it was a mess and it was awful. So I'm gonna take you off the stand now and show you my space right now. It's not gonna be a full scrap space tour, but I'm just gonna show you the little pieces I changed and the problem that I have now. And if you have any solutions, please share them in the comments. All right. Okay, so this is the first big change. Is I took my Big Shot, it was there. I took that and moved it off the top because constantly picking that up and lifting it was not helping my shoulder. And I don't get into these very often. A lot of them are just junk. Like, can I show you? Papers, etc. to sort. So they're not even sorted. They're just, it's a mishmash in there, right? And I contained them that way. Here's another one. Embellishments to sort. Just a mishmash. Oh, another one. Embellishments to sort. So there's at least half of these are just like disasters in a box. And I gotta work on it. These are all still paper. That has not changed. This has changed a little because I'm actually using the boxes. I think they were empty when I did my scrap space tour. I got a new one and it's empty. But this is my Flosszilla project. So these are the cards that I'm using to wrap a bunch of floss that I found at a thrift store. That's another project that I'm getting totally overwhelmed by, but the floss box is in there that they will be transitioning into. Otherwise, that little cubby is pretty much the same. This next one's the same. These are all the same. So there are some changes here, and I like the solution I have, but I don't think it's a solution, like, because it doesn't, things are still not fitting. I got these 2 bins from a thrift store. They're just translucent bins. So like this is a placemat from Dollar Tree, and I just cut it down so that it fits. Since they're translucent, you could still see all the junk inside, and I don't like that. So, but I made, oh, see, here's another problem. I bought a foiling system secondhand, and so I have to have somewhere to put all the foiling supplies. And I thought, well, I'll put them in one of the buckets. That'll be really nice. But there's just not enough room. So I've also got my embossing stuff in here. I've got wood veneer in here. I've got a lot of mishmash of things. So it doesn't feel organized. I don't even remember what's underneath it, but there's tons more boxes. I think my paints are in there, my sparkling H2Os. I'm seriously getting stressed just like talking to you about this again. It's like, it was awful this weekend. Okay, so in here, there's a whole bunch of like art boxes. That's from when I taught art. And I would use these. I worked at a sped school. And so I would do little early finishers and task boxes and stuff in them. And then I saved them because they're still useful. Well, I decided to finally use them for organizing. I think it's a great idea, but I have too much crap. Like, it doesn't fit into them. So anyway, this bucket's like my mixed media bucket. So this is actually where my paints and twinkling H2Os are. So it's still a mystery what's underneath there, because I don't remember. Then I moved my sewing machine there. And then you can see one of the bins that my stamps were in. And then I had my dies in here too, but I need to go through them. That cubby's not changed. The drawers have not changed, except, oh yeah, they have. I put my hot foil here. It stands up like perfectly, and all the boxes were like loose and driving me nuts. So I just washied them into submission. That's actually not even washi. That's some type of plasticky tape that I've had for, I mean, over 10 years. So I just taped them all together so they would all fit. And then they just stand up in my drawer. And then I didn't like those white boxes. You know, they were getting really beat up. So I do need to do something else with these iris cases. So I moved them here. I like that they stand up. I like that a lot. I hate that I have this dead space right here, because it's not enough to fit another iris case. So I either need to investigate and find a container that will fit that space, or figure something out, because that is going to drive me nuts. And then there's more there. So I had the mixed media stuff on my Raskog for a while, but then I moved my Big Shot to my Raskog. I thought I would try it here. I'm not sure this is really going to be a better solution for my shoulder, because I'm still going to be having to pick this up, right? So I'm still debating, and it might still get another home, but Big Shot there. And then I have my embossing folders, my 6x6 pads, my distress ink pads, my markers, my alcohol markers, and they all fit nicely. So that's fine, but not ideal. And I still got these 2 big buckets of stamps and dies that I'm going to need to do something with. And there's literally no more space. Everything's full unless I start piling up, and I don't want to do that. I'm trying to clear off my We Are Memories Keepers cart, my project cart. But I don't think I can really store anything on it anyway. I mean, there's no room. I'm already piling junk. Hi, socks. I'm already piling stuff on the floor. So it doesn't bode well. I need to purge. That's probably the end answer, right? Anyway, that's it for this week, and I'm so sorry. But hopefully you know what it's like, and I will hopefully have something better to show next time than my crowded, cramped space that I don't want to feel that way. So wish me luck. I don't know. It makes my chest tight even thinking about it. So we'll see. Okay. Bye.